Started with a dancing troupe to promote girls in education and encourage parents to take their female children to school. Government is committed to partner with parents. For it is proverbial that when you educate a girl, you educate the nation. Government also works with the stakeholders to promote especially girls' education. It is for this reason that the World Bank on Tuesday, to beef up education in Zambia, donated 16 vehicles to the Ministry of General Education for the projects in different districts.
But I'm happy to be here. You know, the Jewel program is a very big deal to us at the World Bank. I'm quite new to the program, but I've worked in the social protection sector for a while, and Jewel is an important aspect of our social protection because it has to do with girls' education and women's empowerment. So today I'm really glad to see that we're able to go out on the ground and administer and implement the program better because we have vehicles to carry us into the different corners of this country to enable us to do our work.
And the Minister of General Education, David Mabumba, has since handed over 16 brand new vehicles to 16 districts in Zambia.
Related research world over has shown that when a woman is empowered and has resources, she would use the resources on the education, health, nutrition, sanitation, and general well-being of children and families. Research has also shown that better families make better and well-balanced societies that have greater chances of contributing to national development. Further, Ministry of General Education is charged with the responsibility to educate, inspire, and model the young girls across all grade levels, from early childhood education up to secondary level. It has also not always been easy to ensure equal numbers of girls and boys at all grade levels. But when you look at our statistical bulletin, when I looked at the 2016, I think the gender parity was almost at par. Our current statistics for 2017 indicate that the dropout rate for girls at primary level is at 1.7% compared to 1.3% for boys, while at secondary school level it stands at 1.5%, while that of boys stands at 0.6%. Small as these percentages may seem, when translated into absolute numbers, they represent big numbers of girls dropping out of school. And I think recently you heard of how many children were reported as having fallen pregnant in Eastern Province. So that tells the story, colleagues. Because of that, it may become difficult for the country to achieve gender equality, including the SADC threshold of having 50% of women representation in parliament where laws are made. Further, we cannot continue talking about inclusive education as stipulated in the Sustainable Development Goal without seriously looking at the priority of girls' education. It is therefore against this background that the government of the Republic of Zambia, in collaboration with the World Bank, introduced the Girls' Education and Women Empowerment and Livelihood, which is GEL project, whose general objective is to increase access to livelihood support for extreme poor women and access to secondary education for disadvantaged girls in extreme poor households. Just on this point, I want to underscore and thank first and foremost for me, the President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, and Cabinet for having agreed and approved the financing agreement. Because if the President and Cabinet are not approved, today colleagues will not be here witnessing the handover of these important vehicles that are being handed over to us. So the government of the Republic of Zambia and the International Development Association of the World Bank entered into a financing agreement worth $65 million to implement the 4-year Girls' Education and Women's Empowerment and Livelihood GEL project, which has been running for over 2 years now. I'm therefore very happy, colleagues, to hand over the 16 brand new vehicles to KGS districts. It is my sincere hope that these vehicles will contribute to the smooth implementation of the keeping girls in school planned activities and accordingly serve to bring more vulnerable girls to schools. Just like PS said, we have been to many of your provinces, to many of your districts. One of the key challenges we have is the mobility of our district. And
Dina Sokolongwe reporting, CBC News.